We are live. Hey to all. How are you? Thibert here, coming to you live from Hack Shack Studios. And this is a very, very, very cool day. A long time coming. And I am going to show you the books, the black and white books. They are in at least an early couple boxes of them, so we can keep so we can start getting books out to you guys. So that's the main thing. So I paid the printers blood money so we could get some advanced books out, so we could start fulfillment on black and white. So we have a Shinto in the chat. He knows the drill to chime in right away, so I don't feel weird talking to a camera on top of my computer. So thank you. Good to have you here. I see Justin too. He says, "Ah, dang," but I'm not sure what that was from. Sometimes I start these things a little early and before I get them up and running. For some reason, like when you start these, I guess they send out notices that you have the show running, but it's even before you go live. So we have Jim Bobo, awesome. We got P Money. Hey, RT Bear, how are you, P Money? And books are in. Woohoo! Yes, they are. Oh my gosh, this book looks amazing. I'll show it to you. The camera will not do it justice, but I will show it to you. What is this? What it do? What it do? I don't know what it do. Oh, there's Justin. I'm eating a little Pop'em. I'm hungry. I like these little donut holes, I think. I stole them from my daughter. They're pumpkin flavor. They're pretty good. Okay. Yeah, man. Our dog was before the stream. Yeah. It's weird because it must show up and then you guys are able to comment. I'm not sure why or how that's possible. I'm really lucky that this works at all, or happy that it works at all. Because to be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing. Hey, Morgan. That's a new name. I don't remember seeing that. So yeah, we're getting this party started. Everybody's showing up. This is bring your own, guys. I'm not supplying the alcohol this time. Congrats, Art. Yeah, well, congrats for everybody that ordered this book. Yes, comics. Woohoo, comics. Yes, I'm so excited. We just got these books. Just got these books. And I looked at them real quick, and then I was like, I gotta share this. I gotta share this with everybody. Someone needs to make a series of indie comic survival guide videos. You want to do that? Let's do that. I'm open. Yes. So hey, Rodwell Stevens. Yes, and he's got a two-parter. Exciting news. You're excited. Feel these nipples. What movie is that from? Anybody? You'll get a no prize if you can answer. Yeah, we're gonna have Taylor in too. I'm gonna see if she's gonna stream with us or with me Thursday, and we're gonna sign these books up so we can start getting them out to you. So P Money, I want to see you sign one of them to give us an idea how it will look. Yes, we won't do it today, but we will do it. Well, I don't know if she's going to want to do it, but I'll do it definitely Thursday. Oh, we got Title 10. Hey, Title 10. Ooh. All right. Well, I think we got enough people here now to get this party crazy. I usually miss your shows because, oh, very cool, man. He comes from the land down under. Sean Ellery, who colors a lot of the Chrono Mechanics covers and high profile stuff. He's from Australia as well. And if you've noticed on the Doug World Tour poster, there is Perth I think Perth, Australia, is one of the dates that Doug and venues that Doug visited for his world tour in 1978. So if you guys don't know what the world tour, these are also going to be available. There's a little bit of a glint on them. In the Indiegogo page. So I don't know if you can see that, but see how like it says detour? I thought that was clever. There's all kinds of different dates and different venues that he's rocked. And so Double Go Gonzo, 1978 World Tour, Doug, the D. Let me see if there's, it's Perth Arena, Perth, Australia. Yeah. So that was a little tangent, but as I always say, tangents are the best part of life. Whenever you're going from point A to point B, it can be rather boring, but the tangents are what makes it exciting. Exciting. Where's my book? It's right here, Durakin. It's right here. My favorite part of all these threads that you go on, Durakin, is to hear people say your name differently. And I'm probably one of those guys. No two people say your name the same way. Where is my other donut hole? Here it is. Oh snap! Hey Max, what's up? Oh, we got Peter Mac. Wasn't there like Peter Max or something like that? Wasn't he like one of the hippie artists from the 70s, and he'd do all that Yellow Submarine stuff with the Beatles? I think his name was Peter Max with an X though. Yeah, I don't know why this turns blue, you guys. I have no idea. Whenever I brighten it up, it gets weird. It gets like blown out. So I'm not sure. I actually have a Blue Yeti for the mic, so you'd think my voice would sound blue, but not the camera. That was a really dumb joke. Slacks? Art's wearing slacks? I'm not sure I even know what slacks are. Hell slacks. Hell slacks. Hell to the slacks. Okay. Got paid. Ooh. Well, congratulations, brother. It's a big day for you as well. Doing your first professional work, getting paid for it. It's a big day, man. Congratulations. Oh, yeah. Intensities in 10 cities. Yeah, wasn't that the Ted Nugent live album? That was the double live Gonzo. Yeah. So you know where I'm getting my references from. Definitely Sticky Wicked. Oh, there you go. Great minds are thinking alike here in the chat. Oh no, really? Yeah, I guess Papa Smurf was kind of cool. It's weird. They don't seem as blue when I'm doing these shows live, but when I look back, once I put them up, I'm like, yeah, it's really blue. I don't know. It's kind of my signature. I don't care. Sometimes it's the things that we do wrong that we're known for versus the things we do right. So I'll be the YouTuber that's all in blue. This is my blue period. When's the second printing with the 10 different covers? You know what, you guys? I was talking to Ethan Van Sciver, and he was making a pretty convincing argument, not for like a billion covers, but for always making the book available in some way. And so the one thing when I keep talking about black and white and things like that, I'm getting a lot of DMs and private messages, and even on the chat here in the stream, where people are asking, how do I get a copy? How do I get a copy? Well, I closed my Indiegogo earlier than I really wanted to, because I would have liked to keep, making money and getting books into your hands. But I thought it would show good faith to you guys that I was moving forward. So that's the reason I did it. And I didn't want to seem like I was trying to wring, every last dollar out of you, like, yeah, that kind of thing. So I didn't want to do that. So that's why I closed it. But there are a lot of people right now asking about the book. So we may be doing that at some point. However, the version that you guys backed in the first campaign, the first black and white campaign, that will not be, if it is offered, it's going to be at a premium. And then I'll have a variant cover because I want to honor and make something special for you guys that stands on its own. So that'll be like the first printing cover. Art gets weird with it. Art gets weird with what? Oh, sugar? Is that it? Did I miss something? I didn't back your book though, so I have a book there. If I get it for free, right? No. Oh, I didn't click on that. If you guys are wondering, this is what I was reading. Art, you will have to adjust the white balance. I've done it, Tungsten. I've done it. And I'm live! Sorry about that. Jeez, you guys. I thought she knew. I don't know why she started dinner so early. I'm going on Dan Frega's show later. I believe it's 6 o'clock Pacific Standard. So yeah. I got to stop talking. The blue tuber. Yeah. So I could spend all day kind of chatting with you and hanging out. But yeah, dinner. And then, sorry, I yelled right into the microphone, you guys. Sometimes I go into dad home mode. I go into it very easily. Hey, Artie Bear, would you ever consider oodles for Chrono Mechanics campaign? I couldn't afford it when you brought black and white, but I might consider it in December for this campaign. We pretty much sold out of those books. So I think I have a handful of my private ones, but I don't know if I have enough for a campaign P money. However, I am talking with my wife to possibly do a second Indiegogo and do a volume 2 of Oodles of Doodles. I think I have about 2/3 of a book artwork wise. All right, so this looks like it's sticking. So let's copyright this blue tuber. All right. Well, I have a couple other things, but I'm going to get right to it and show you guys what I have here. So these are the books, you guys. These are the books. ... I debated how to show these to you because I could show them better with the camera over my drawing board, but it wouldn't be as personal as me holding them up for you guys. So here you go. Look at that. There's a glare on it, so it's not quite doing it justice. But let me put these down. So we have this. You have the thicker spine. Let me see if I turn this down or over. It's still, I think it's glaring off of the computer screen. So yeah, it's reflecting the computer screen. So yeah, here it is, man. Here the book is. I'm just getting lost and looking at it, you guys. I'm sorry about that. I was mesmerized by the book. So here's the back cover. Spines all this. Oh my gosh, you guys, this looks so incredible. It came out so great, and it's been a long time coming, but I'm going to spoil it for you. When I did this, I don't want to break because I'm going to give each one of these out, but I don't want to mess up the spine here. Look at that. It's pretty cool when you see it. I've never seen a comic book that opened up with 2 black pages like that. And so Here we go. I'll try to do it. Maybe I'll do it this way. One side. You know, I'm going to move this thing out of the way. And hopefully you'll still be able to hear me. Yes, that's much better. Okay, so there we go. Volume 1. And let me give you a highlight of some of the pages. So here's the credit page with the first page. Yeah, it's probably all washing out blue. But maybe I'll do another stream where I can adjust the camera and I'll do this better for you guys without the glare. So there we go. So it's done, you guys. This is proof. The proof is in the pudding. So here's these two. Let me find some other cool pages. Oh my gosh, the stuff in the office. Yeah, it's so awesome. Yeah, the colors are slightly desaturated, and it printed up great. And this paper, you guys, it's thicker than your average paper. So with the upgrade money that we got, this is going to feel like an upscale comic book. Yeah, the paper's thicker. This production's amazing. I still want to be upset at Global PSD, but they did a terrific job with the printing. It looks amazing. They put us through hell to get to this point. Oh, this is one of my faves. This drawing or this painting that's over the mantle is based on a Howard Chaykin drawing for Blackhawks. So I signed, it says Chaykin on it. Howard's a good friend. Let's find some action. Ooh, this is one that you guys have been looking at for a while. Whitney's little flashback, her nightmare. Oh my gosh, look at this. Man, this screen stinks. I had no idea this resolution was going to be this bad. I'll do one later tomorrow, and I'll show you this in better resolution. But I'm so excited about this. This looks so freaking cool. Yeah, it came out so good. And then the back, we have Tungsten and we have Kevin. We have Kevin Romney, Peter Tomac, Jeffrey Warlick, Jason, Robert, is it Daly? So this is the thank you page right here. So there's a lot of guys that I'm now recognizing in the chat. So thank you for doing that. Oh my gosh, look at this thing. Look at the back cover. It looks so cool. Oh, this has been a long, strange trip. But yeah, it came out so good. It's shiny. And then I like square bound. I think it's a great format, especially for these upgraded graphic novels. Oh my gosh, I just want to show you all of them. Like for some reason, I just want to like take them all out of the bag and show each one of them, because there's a feeling like when you haven't opened them yet, they're all pristine and everything. And yeah, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. I'm very excited. And ooh, I can do this. So if you ordered the ash can and the book, here you go. Front and back. Front and back. And I have these. I have a stack of these here. Let me give you the whole campaign. So the cards were in the stretch goals. So we have this, and boom, this. Let me not put that over Reed's face. It's going to go over somebody's face, though. Let me see here. Yeah, we'll do it this way. Ooh. There we go. All right. There's the threesome. So thank you guys so much for supporting the Black and White campaign. I really, really do appreciate it. To me, it was a high point of my career. And I am so happy to be able to get these books back from the printer and start shipping them out and get them into your hands. So, like I said, Taylor's coming in Thursday. So tomorrow and tonight we're going to get everything out, set everything up, and we'll be doing that tomorrow as well. And then we're going to go into crazy sign mode. So we're going to sign these books up. And knowing my wife, Pamela, she'll probably have books in boxes by the end of Thursday night. So knowing how much she wants to get these books out and into your hands, she might even get a shipment out before the end of the week, because we just want to prove our worth to you guys. And I always knew that we were going to get these books to you. I always knew all this stuff was going to happen, but you guys didn't. So you took a major leap of faith with me, and I really do appreciate it. And I hope you really do enjoy this book when you get it, because I had a ton of fun doing it. Yeah, it's just a real fun kind of Big Trouble Little China action adventure. Its emphasis is on fun. It doesn't get too deep, too dark. It has enough darkness to get some drama in there. Yeah, those were the ash cans, P Money. So I know I'll have to. Wait, what is this? Okay, Title 10. I know it'll be some work. Could take pics and do a screen share in a later stream. Yes, and if I set this up onto the and onto my drawing board, I can control the lighting better. This I can't because of you can see to my glasses, because of the reflection off of the screen. I can't control the lighting at all. So the glare that you were seeing wasn't from the room; it was from the computer screen. So I've noticed that that's kind of a liability. So I really debated with myself whether to go to the drawing board and show you, or do it this way. But I went this way so it could be more personalized with me holding the books up and stuff like that. But I'll show you. And also, I could start putting up some of the actual digital copies as well, so you guys can see what some of the pages look like. They won't be the printed page, but they'll be full-on quality. So you guys can get a little bit of, I guess, refresh your memory on how amazing the book looks. Books are in. Great news. Yes, thank you so much, Fraud79. I graduated high school in 79. I'm old. It's so funny. I don't know if your school had this, but we had like this little, we are classy, we are fine. We are the class of 79. Yeah, who came up with that? I still remember it though. Wait, okay, so that's Gary's live stream. It's dark here in Alabama. Where does Art live? He still has sun out. Oh, I'm in California, Justin. So it's starting to get dark now. By about 5:36, it'll be all there. Oh, thank you, Nighthawk Warrior. I really, really do appreciate it. And thanks, Tungsten. I appreciate all your support, man. You are a big supporter of this campaign, and I appreciate it. We got, I wonder if Sierra knows you're trying to get in on his territory. Whiskey Bacon. Sierra Whiskey's gonna fight you for a copyright. Looks very nice, Art. Yeah. And we have a celebrity. We have a celebrity in our midst. So we have Blacklist Universe, Mike S. Miller. Mike says, nice. Art wants the new book smell. I'm not kidding you guys. It's addictive. I love that smell. I really do. When we broke open the books, that's so nice. So nice and so very shiny. You guys are gonna love this. The stock of the paper, it's perfect. There's a tangibility. What is it like? The texture or whatever. When you hold this book, it feels substantial. It feels. It doesn't feel like a normal comic. And I don't know what they did with the paper, you guys, but it feels thicker. And I know that I went round the bush with them to try to get the paper thickness correct. But this doesn't feel like normal comic book paper. It feels thicker, and the cover definitely is, because we upgraded the cover, so it's really heavy stock. So anything for you guys. Art lives in an alternate universe, and not at all 30 minutes away from me. DJ Peterson, where are you, DJ Peterson? He's in the Twilight Zone. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I'm so proud of this stuff. I'll probably show this every day. I'll probably show it on Dan Fraga's show tonight as well. But yeah, I just wanted to get in here and show you the book. Great news. Hello, Art. I'm anxiously waiting, black and white. Thank you so much, Manfred. I definitely appreciate your support, everyone's support. Oh, somebody was telling me that there's good real estate prices in Lake Elsinore. That's off the 15. And I have a friend that lives in the area. And my wife and I are kind of looking to downsize. And I used to like that area when I was a kid, but some people told me that it's not the greatest area. However, I just had a friend over the weekend. He said that there's a lot of new housing going up there, and it's gorgeous. So I may go up there and look, because I'm also looking to move a little bit. I guess that would be southeast of here, because it's just so congested here. When my wife and I moved out here 25 years ago, there was nothing out here. So we're in the hills of Corona. Ooh, we have another celebrity. Where's Cecil? No, Andrew. That's you. That's you, brother. Andrew's got the Sovereign book. And answer me, Andrew, if your store is still open, if they can still get your book in demand. So if you can, you should go over and back Sovereign, because it's really cool. It's a really nice looking book. Okay, so I'm going to do some screen sharing right now. I'm trying to figure out how to do this in order. Screen share. Boom. And Dan Frega sent this to me. And this is like top creators by category in comics. And I think this is popularity and volume of work. So overall artist, this is a top 100 list. I'm always flattered whenever I see my name, especially with all these other people. So as far as overall artists, number 20. So it's pretty cool. I do believe that this is probably, let me see, I think it's more based on amount of work. So that's artist category. I should be higher up on the inker category. So here's the inker category. So out of all the inkers that have ever worked in this business, the top is Vince Coletti, Scott Hanna, Mike, is that S. Pasito, and Tom Palmer, Dick Giordano, Joseph Rubenstein, Al Milgram, Klaus Janson, I can never say Joe's last name. Gaela. Tony, Mike DiCarlo. Mike DiCarlo inked my first work for DC. Tony DeZuniga and R.T. Bear. So I'm number 12 on this list. So there's no punctuation or comma in here. So is that 11,316 pages? And then it says 513 stories. So that's an awkward way of saying it, but I imagine that's comic books. So I've worked on 513 books according to this, and have inked 11,316 pages. So Dan Green's on here, Jimmy Palmiotti, Joseph Mazan Jr. He inked my Time Masters book. I like Joe, but I didn't like his inks over my work, just to be honest. I've been inked by Bob Wyacek as well. And where is it Al Milgram? I think I've been inked by Al Milgram too. So we got Bob Wyacek, I mean. Pablo Marcos, I used to like him as a kid. Sal Buscema, Andy Landing. Wait a minute. Oh, Danny Mickey, I missed that. Mark Farmer. Al Williamson. Oh, I missed my buddy too, Norm Rapman. Norm Rapman is 20. So he'll probably eclipse me because I got a little bit more time on him. And I'll probably Danny will catch up at some point too. I got a little bit of time on those two knuckleheads. Wade von Graber. What is it? Grabadger. How do you say his name? He's there, and I think he's a California guy. I've come across him a couple times over at the DC offices in Burbank. He's a really cool guy. I really like his inks as well. Rick Magar, is he working with on the Mitch Brotweiser books? I think. Russ Heath, Steve Lealoha, Chris Ivey, Sandra Hope, Carl Kiesel. Yeah. Carl Story. I like Carl. Sean Parsons used to work at the studio. Andy Owens used to work at the studio too. So Andy Owens worked at Hack Shack Studios. He got a start here. Trevor Scott too. Wow, this is the whole Hack Shack alumnus here. So we have Sean Parsons. We have Trevor Scott. And who else did I say? Andy Owens. And then, of course, Danny Mickey as well on this list. So we got Bob Layton. Wow, I think Bob would have done more work. Jonathan Sabal, who also came out of the studio. So he's 95. So this is fun. This is fun. So thank you so much, Dan Frega, for sending this to me. And I stopped sharing. I can come back to the stream. So that was fun. Yeah, that's a lot of pages, a lot of issues. So Art Makes Legends. I try. I guess if you do something long enough, you're a legend. Oh yeah, please hit the like button for me and show me some love. And I think I'm going to wrap this up pretty soon because that smell of the food is driving me crazy. They weren't supposed to make food until later. I did want to eat before I went onto Dan Frega's stream though. Frega boom! Andrew, Udaman, Art, and yeah, the store is still open. Yeah, so after you've backed Chrono Mechanics, go over and back Andrew's book. It's called Sovereign, and it's up on Indiegogo. It's dare I say, brilliant. It's really, really good. Yeah, so it's going to be 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And we're going to reminisce about the good old days at Extreme Studios. And I actually knew Dan Frega before Extreme. So that'll be fun. So we can talk about pre-extreme. Actually, even before he broke in professionally, I know a lot of these guys before they even break in. Like I knew J. Scott Campbell as well before he broke in professionally. Rob Liefeld and even Art Adams. I saw then pull OG Black and White books on Frega's show. Tell him Sketch says hello to him and the boys. I shall. So I had something else I wanted to show you. I remember where it is. And this was going to be a longer show, but this is me holding up the books. So these are some of the boxes that were sent. So you can see it's not just those 2 books I held up for you guys. Yeah, we're going to start going to fulfillment full on Thursday. So we have those to look forward to. And what else did I? Oh, I have this is what I was working on. So these are real like loose thumbnails for Render Contender. So this is page 38 of Chrono Mechanics. So this is the C7 cooling plant for the big machine known as Time. So it has appeared, and you can see it's just running amok. So this is going to be all in smoke. It's totally overheating. So there's going to be smoke and mist everywhere, and it's basically a power plant looking location with some gears and cogs. So I'm thinking a little bit like a normal power plant with clockwork machinery around it, and like some cool Kirby aspects to it. Like you can see some of this piping and stuff that's all bent and moving forward. That's kind of Kirby inspired. So I sent this out to Render today to see what he thinks of it. This egg-shaped thing over in the right side, I'm not really sure. I was just trying to put some fun shapes in. So this is kind of, I wanted to show this because this is an amalgamation of Render's work and my work. So this has changed quite a bit since inception. I think I have the first thumbnails here. I'm trying to move it to the side. There we go. Let me see if I can find it, and then when I go back to the camera, yeah, I found it. So this will give you an idea of some of the work in progress stuff on Chrono Mechanics. So this is also some of the super fantastic. So it's the mundane meets the super fantastic. That's why it's a normal kind of power plant that it's based on, but with like super fantastic cosmic window dressing. So a lot of the themes of this is just the mundane meets the super fantastic. So I thought this was a pretty good example of just a visual that does that. And you can see that the 2 on the left on horseback, one's a cowboy and one's a knight. He's a jousting knight, so he's got. I kind of took part of it off because it was compositionally it was messing with some of my lines. So I'm not sure if he's going to be full on jousting because his post here is probably going to compete with some of the Kirby elements, but we'll work those things out. Those are things that you get to work out as you progress. So here's the VP, that's the vanishing point I took everything off of. And so just to be weird, we have a girl sunning herself on a rock, and she's got her little beach blanket out there. So when she got pulled from her timeline, she was on the beach. When the knight got pulled from his timeline, he was in the middle of a joust. The cowboy was probably out on the range somewhere. And so then we have a World War II platoon coming in. And you can see that all those faces are the same from the same drawing. So I just kind of copied and pasted a bunch of them because I thought it would be fun to show a whole platoon. So these guys are all like time refugees. They've all been stranded in this amalgam time. where everything's just running amok and folding in on itself. So anything can happen when the machine goes too long without being fixed. So that's what's happening here. And all these people are just horrified. One, they've never seen anything like this. And two, it's going to look really, really scary. It's going to look like it's one step away from just, an atomic, explosion. So I thought this was fun. One of the things, I don't have it right. Let me see if I have a copy of it. I don't. But one of the things that Render had drawn in is he drew in a Middle Eastern guy and or an Indian guy, I'm sorry, and he is playing the flute, and we have a cobra coming out of a basket. But I thought that it was a little too he was a little too casual about it, seeing this sight. And so the girl's sitting down, and you can't see her face, but you kind of, from the gesture, you can see that she's probably a little taken by what's going on, a little scared. So, and I thought it would be interesting to do an army like platoon out there, that even they're wigged out by this, and they've seen a lot of battle and stuff like that. So they're not easily shaken. So then you can obviously see we're going to drop in 3 panels down here. And when I show you the layout, when I go back to camera mode, you'll get to see what I'm talking about. So there's that. I think this is just an earlier version of the same thing. Actually, it looks like the same version, to be honest. So yeah, so there's that. And then, yeah, the books are here, you guys. The books are here. So let me see if I can get back to you guys. So it's getting darker in here. You can see the camera. So yeah, so it's a little bit Chrono Mechanics. Let me see if I got a link here. I'll put a link in the description for you guys so you can go. I do have an active Indiegogo campaign going right now. So if there's anybody that was on the fence waiting for those black and white books to come in and ship, well, they're here. And they will ship. We're going to go into full shipping mode definitely next week, the beginning of next week. But like I said, knowing my wife, she'll probably get a batch out before the week's end, because we are so excited, and we do know that we've been taking advantage of your patience a little bit here. So that's the whole purpose of this, to be transparent and to show you guys what's going on. Vilnid on Twitter, man, I thank you for all the retweets and everything. You're very cool, and you're a very cool supporter of Hack Shack Studios and all the stuff that we do. So thank you. Yes, and thanks for the congrats. Nothing wrong with that. Comics Bear says, yeah, some of these guys have got it down. But to be honest, like Richard's, he's not doing all the artwork and stuff. So I'm not making excuses, but every aspect of black and white, I pretty much did. I had some help, but it's pretty much a one-man operation. Taylor helped out quite a bit when she was here. So once again, you guys, here's the book. It's here. We have the trading cards are done. We have the ash can. I had it right the first time. Is here. It's done. Maybe if I back them up, you'll be able to see them better. That's still maybe over here. No, it's really close. Oh. Yes. So we have those, and all the printed material is done. All the stretch goals, the calendars, the patches are done. I'll probably do a big blowout live stream where I'll show you everything done again, just to show you that it's it. This is it, man. We're going to full force on fulfillment. Tag is doing good. I'm going to try to drag her into a live stream Thursday, so you guys can talk to her and she can answer questions herself. So all looks good. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. We have a congrats here. Thanks. And it's all a labor of love, my friend. It's gonna be mostly my wife that's gonna put these things together, but she really likes doing this type of stuff. Putting this into that, and there is a lot of satisfaction that goes along with putting these things together and packing them. So I'm looking forward to it. Weight lifted as fulfillment begins. Congrats. Thank you, Mickey. Is it Mikey? Mikey, I'm sorry. I really appreciate it. Okay, so this is going to be it. I'm going to go eat, and then you guys can see me at 6 o'clock on Dan Frega's YouTube channel, and we're going to be talking about the old days. So thank you guys so much for hanging, letting me share this labor of love, this labor of love with you guys. And I can't wait to get it into your hands. Oh. I promised that I was going to show you. These are really, really loose, and the camera's all blown out. But these, this is a, gosh darn it, this camera sucks. Actually, it's not the camera, it's the damn screen. But these are the panels that are going to be inset. And you know what? I'll show those off tomorrow on a live stream, because this reflection off the camera or off the computer is really off-putting. So thank you guys, and yeah, check me out on Fragaboom's channel. It's going to be a lot of fun. And go check out Sovereign. Check out Black and White. I'm going to put another link in for Black and White. So go check that out. Please back it. Black and White is on its way. So if there was anybody that wanted to get a Chrono Mechanics but was a little worried that I wasn't going to keep my word, well, boom, the word is going to be kept, and you will get your books soon. So thank you. Yeah, Chrono Mechanics is the next labor of love, and there's so many pages I want to share with you. Narwhal and I were up late last night just brainstorming on some of how to put together the time stream. So, how to visually make that as interesting as possible. And we racked our creative brains last night, and I think we came up with a good solution. So I'm looking forward to see what he comes up with next on that. EVS has been talking you up like crazy, so I had to have it. Is he still talking me up? Because I know I was on one of his shows and we were talking about it. So if EVS is listening or anybody can get back to him, tell him I mucho apreciado it, because that's the only way this stuff works. You guys helping get the word out, you backing the books, and us keeping the excitement and getting out there. Oh my gosh, Chris, thank you so much, man. The 150 tier, that's the ultimate. And these trading cards were addicting, you guys. So the Chrono Mechanics campaign. Oh, look, you can actually, well, I got cocky. This one doesn't reflect as much. Yeah, there is going to be a free trading card that is going to be packaged in, I believe, all the tiers except for one, maybe. And I think that's the poster tier. But all the book tiers, I believe, come with one card. I think it's one card per book. So if you have a tier that has 4 books in it, you'll get 4 cards. But Chris backed the ultimate tier. So the ultimate tier has 4 cards that nobody else can get. So there are 4 exclusive cards just to that tier. So if you're a collector and you need to get them all, catch them all like the Pokemon, that's the tier for you guys. So all 10 of the cards are going to be in there. And we may be giving, that's going to be the basic 10 card set, but we may be adding cards as stretch goals for you guys. but this is still very premature because we're not even into 5 digits yet. 5 digits, is that right? Like 10,000. Once we get into the tens of thousands or 10,000 plus, then we can start talking about some new stretch goals and things. But that's still a little bit premature, but just know that I've been thinking about it and trying to give you the best experience I can possibly do. I believe it is Couch Doodles. Yeah, it's not his name. So thank you guys. You guys are very, very sharp. Wait, yeah. And then Sticky Wicked got this in too, which is the one I meant to click. But sometimes when you're just about to click these things, the chat will move up. But you guys pretty much said the same thing. So once again, great minds. And the Chrono link is in the chat. It's also in the description. So if you guys want to make it easier on yourself, just go into the description. And there's a link there. Quantum physics page. I don't know, man. This is... I don't know how heavy I'm going to get into the science of things. Chrono Mechanics is pretty darn silly. It's going to just be a lot of fun. So thanks again, you guys. I'm going to go get some grub, and then I'm going to prepare for the Frega Boom experience. And thanks again. And I did want to draw for you guys tonight. I'm going to bring together that the backgrounds on that variant cover that Carlo Barbieri drew up for me, but I'll probably tomorrow's family time, so we may skip a day there unless I can do it early in the morning. But I am going to come back to that and finish it up for you guys live as we talk, as we speak. Yes, Arnold, thank you so much. Yeah, you guys are the best. We had 1,200, 1,300 backers on Black and White, and that just blew me away. Once you get into 1,000 backers, you can actually start thinking about taking care of yourself and your family. So I'm really, really hoping that Chrono can get there as well with all your help. So thank you so much. Tomorrow, I think we have a Disney trip planned. So Amanda has tomorrow off, so I think we're going to go to California Adventure. I still haven't been on that what is the darn thing? Galaxy, Guardians of the Galaxy Escape, whatever the heck it's called. So I want to go on that. And my wife loves that Cars ride. That thing's pretty awesome, man. So that's probably what I'll be doing tomorrow. And then Thursday, we'll be doing live. We'll be doing some live signing and things. What did you write? Food is...
Your food's in the oven, taking mom to the dealership. Careful taking the plate out of the oven, it's hot.
Okay, thank you. So I'm going to go down and get my food. So thanks, Art, and God bless everyone. Can't wait for my Black and White book. Thank you, DJ Peterson. Much appreciated. Chrono Mechanics is a 40-page graphic novel. We are hoping to read 60 pages. Action-adventure story will give you the answers to the question, what if Looney Tunes met H.G. Wells? Boom! Man, you talk about the perfect timing with the perfect wording. Thanks, Flux Core. I appreciate it. Thanks, bye, Food Time Grr. All right, you guys. Take care. Have a wonderful evening. And as you can tell, the sun is going down here, so the lighting is changing. So thanks again. Take care.